Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rizka Listiana with MPM 234-11142. I'm from Management Class 23B. Here, I will explain the material about situation and leadership adaptation. Welcome to this presentation about situation and leadership adaptation. In the world we live in today, everything is changing very quickly. Technology, markets, work habits, and even people expectation. This make leadership more challenging than ever. Traditional leadership styles that focus only on control and direction are no longer enough. Leaders now need to be flexible, responsive, and open to change. They must quit their dams through uncertainty and make decisions even when the path forward isn't clear. This kind of leadership is called adaptive leadership. It's not just about giving order, it's about helping others adjust, learn, and grow together in a fast-changing environment. Navigating the VUCA landscape. To understand why adaptive leadership is important, we need to look at the world we live in. It's often described using the term VUCI, which stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. Volatility means that things change suddenly and unpredictably. A good example is the COVID-19 pandemic, which disrupt global supply chains and force business to change quickly. Uncertainty means we can easily predict what will happen next. Technology like artificial intelligence or AI and automation can bring great opportunities but also make the future harder to plan. Complexity means that many factors are connected in complicated ways. For example, climate change don't just affect the weather, it also impacts how business must follow environmental rules and regulation. Ambiguity means a lack of clarity. Sometimes, even when we have a lot of information, we still don't know the right answer. Global politics and economic shift make it even harder to understand what's really going on. In a VUCA world, leaders must be able to adapt quickly and lead with confidence even when they don't have all the answers. Why is adaptation so important for leaders? Because the cost of not adapting can be very high. Let's look at some example of what happens when organizations fail to adapt. Nokia was once a leader in mobile phones, but it didn't respond fast enough to the rise of smartphones. As a result, it lost its market share to companies like Apple and Samsung. Another example is Blockbuster. It was a popular video rental store but ignored the rise of streaming services like Netflix. In the end, it went bankrupt. On the other hand, there are many benefits to adaptation. 22,000 report by Deloitte showed the leaders who are adaptive are twice as likely to reach their strategic goals. Another study by IBM in found that adaptive companies are more resilient during crisis. They saw that being flexible and open to change helps leaders and their team success in the long run. So, what actually makes a leader adaptive? Here are some core principles that define adaptive leadership. The first is identify challenge. Leaders must understand the type of challenge they are facing. Some are technical problems that have clear solutions. Others are adaptive challenges that require people to change their belief, behavior, or ways of thinking. Identify which is the first step. The second is mobilize people. Adaptive leaders do not try to solve everything alone. They involve others in the process, encouraging teams to participate, share ideas, and take responsibility for solution. The third is manage expectation. Change can be uncomfortable. Adaptive leaders help manage that discomfort by setting clear expectation and being honest about the difficulties ahead. They support people through the emotional side of change. The fourth is protect design. Not everyone will agree, and that's okay. In fact, disagreement and can lead to better ideas. Adaptive leader create a safe space for people to speak up, share concern, and experiment with new approach. The five is maintain focus. It's easy to get distracted by small problems. Adaptive leader keep the team focused and what really matters, even when the issues are tough or uncomfortable. There are different leadership styles, and adaptive leader know how to use them wisely. Let's look at three common styles that help with adaptation. The first is transformational leadership. This style is about inspiring others or change and think big. Leaders like Elon Musk use this style to promote innovation and long-term vision. They challenge the status quo and encourage others to dream of what's possible. The second is servant leadership. This style focuses on supporting and empowering others. A great example is Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, who transformed the company by listening to employees and creating a culture of empathy and growth. He put people first, and the company value grew significantly. The third is agile leadership. This style is based on fast action, continuous learning, and teamwork. Companies like Spotify use agile methods by organizing small, flexible teams that can quickly respond to change and new ideas. In summary, great leaders don't stick to just one style. They stay flexible and choose the right style depending on the situation. Now let's look at two real-life examples of adaptive leadership. Gojek and Nadiem Makarim. Gojek started as a simple ride-hailing service in Indonesia, but as the market and regulation changed, Gojek evolved into a super app offering services like food delivery, payment, and logistics. Nadiem Makarim led the company through this change and built Indonesia's first unicorn startup. His leadership saw how to adapt to both competition and opportunity. Bank Mandiri and Dermawan Junaid. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Bank Mandiri had to move quickly into the digital space. Under Dermawan Junaid's leadership, the bank launched a new app called Living by Mandiri and saw a notable increase in digital transactions. This is a strong example of digital transformation through adaptive leadership. So, how can leaders become more adaptive? Here are some practical strategies to apply. The first is self-awareness. Know yourself, understand your own strengths and weaknesses. Reflect regularly on how your actions affect others. The second is empathy. Try to see things from your team's perspective, understand their worries, needs, and motivation. Empathy builds trust and teamwork. The third is experimentation. Don't be afraid to try new things. Even small experience can lead to big change. If something does wrong, learn from it and try again. The fourth is collaboration. Break down barriers between teams and departments. Share new legs and work together to find creative solutions. The five is invest in training. Adaptive leadership is a skill you can learn. Take courses, join workshops, and encourage your team to do the same. To warm up, adaptive leadership is not just a trend, it's a necessity. In a world full of change and uncertainty, the most successful leaders are those who can guide their teams through challenge with courage, flexibility, and a learning mindset. Leadership today is less about control and more about connection. It's about helping people navigate the unknown, staying curious, and never stopping learning. Start applying the principle of adaptive leadership now. The earlier you begin, the faster you and your organization can grow, innovate, and thrive. So much material that I can convey. Please apologize if there is the mistake in the pronunciation of words. Thank you for watching until the end. I am. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.